Hey Tribe, Sally here. Welcome back to my tiny RV kitchen. I hope you're having an amazing and fascinating day. I know I am. This one's going to be super short, but I wanted to share it with you because it may be something that you didn't know about. We're going to make whipped cream cheese. Watch this. Oh, but before we roll the intro and get into that, thank you so much for being here. Thanks to my channel members. If you want to consider becoming one, then, there'll be a QR code on the screen you can click, or you can hit the button, or you can scan or hit the button in the description down below. All right, here comes the intro. Wait until you see how easy this is.
Wake up with the sun in our eyes. Sally forth, no need for goodbyes. Journey calls, let's roll the dice. Every mile a new surprise.
Okay, so we have a block of Philadelphia cream cheese. And I started doing this because the block of cream cheese has less nasty stuff in it than whipped cream cheese does. But I prefer whipped cream cheese because you can spread it. I have sparkling water from my soda stream. I'm going to put a couple tablespoons of sparkling water into the blender with the block of cream cheese. That might have been a little bit too much, but oh well, it'll just be loose. All right, got to get the lid back on here, and it's going to take two hands to get the blades on here properly, so be right back. So blades are on, flipped it upside down on the blender, and I'm going to try pulse to get this moving first. And then I'm going to try spread. So this blender, if I can get far enough away that you can hear me, this blender is set up so you can make things like almond butter and peanut butter and different spreads. So I put it on the spread setting. I haven't tried this before. And we're going to see how this goes. All right, it thinks it's done. Let me flip it right side up and open it up. Look at that, guys. That is whipped cream cheese. Nice and light and fluffy. Tastes great. Lasts a long time in the refrigerator. And no nasty added emulsifiers and crap like that. It's nothing more than plain sparkling water and the cream cheese. I'm going to scoop it into this container right here and throw it in the refrigerator. And then it'll be ready for bagels and whatever else I decide to make over the next couple weeks. I think I've shared this hack with you before. I've got our finished product out of the blender and into the container, and I'm going to put a piece of wax paper over the top, and pull that back a little bit now, so that when I put the lid on, which has this rubber gasket, I'm not getting any spillage because the container is pretty full. So I'm not getting any spillage into the rubber gasket, which I need two hands to finish closing. And then the other thing that I'll show you in case you didn't know this, I filled the blender cup about half full with water and a little bit of dish soap. We're going to put the blades back on, and then we're going to run it, because this is how you clean a blender. So I just ran that for about 15 seconds, and you can see it got all the stuff off the sides and off the blades, although it's hard to see that with the lid still on. All right, I'm going to take the lid off, finish rinsing it off, and we're going to get ready to get out of here. And I guess that's the other kind of hack to know about this. The reason I decided to do this morning is that when I pull out of this spot that I'm camped in, which is dry camping, not boondocking, I'm going to fill up my water tank. And so that means that I'm A-okay with using as much water as I want to. Take a look at that view. Isn't that awesome? Using as much water as I want to while I'm still here. So, and I had a little warm water left over from running the water heater yesterday to bathe and do all of the dishes after making the pinto bean chocolate cake, which turned out really well. Had to wash the Instant Pot 3 times. So now I want to fill my water back up before I move on to my next location. And I'll be set for another, almost 2 weeks. Okay, I'm going to take care of what I need to and get on the road. See you soon. As always, thank you so much for watching. Did you think it was going to be that easy? Now, even if your blender doesn't have the spread button like mine does, you could just pulse it to get it, kind of started and then hit it on full. Because that's what I did the last time I made this, and I just decided to try the spread setting this time. I used probably about 3 tablespoons of carbonated water. You could use a little bit less. I did that previously, but I wanted this one fairly loose in terms of more whipped kind of thing. So thanks so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments down below, and we'll see you next time. Bye for now.